So what's going on, guys? It's Jeremy, it's speakboxing. Make sure you guys subscribe to this channel before you click onto any of the videos. Also comment below in the comment section if you guys have any opinions in what I'm saying in any of the videos. That always is appreciated if you guys could drop me a quick sub or two on my channel. So former British and Commonwealth heavyweight champion David Price has apparently accepted a fight with former WBA regular champion and highly ranked heavyweight contender in the mandatory to Anthony Joshua's WBA heavyweight title, Alexander Povetkin. And like, who advised David Price to take a fight with Alexander Povetkin? Like, I like watching David Price fight. It's very exciting to watch. But you've got to be worried about David Price fighting Alexander Povetkin. Like, you've got to be really worried. Like, who is in control of this guy's career? Like, who's telling him to accept fights with Alexander Povetkin? Is this just a case of David Price rolling the dice? Because he does have tremendous power, David Price, and he can ice anyone in the heavyweight division, in my opinion. But his chin is made out of an ice cream wafer at this point in his career. And it always has been, but recently his punch resistance has been a lot worse, and his stamina has been terrible. And to fight somebody like Alexander Povetkin, who's going to stick a load of pressure on you and can ice you with one punch, then Jesus Christ, who is advising David Price? Like, David Price, in my opinion, should have had 5 or 6 comeback fights against journeymen, and then maybe step up to like European level again. Like, not stepping right up and fighting somebody like Alexander Povetkin, but maybe this is a roll of the dice, because David Price has a lot to gain if he beats somebody like Alexander Povetkin, because if he loses, then his career, you know what I mean, it's pretty much ended. But at the end of the day, people will look at it like, well, we never really had a chance anyway. But if he wins, then he becomes mandatory for Anthony Joshua's WBA heavyweight title. This guy picks up a massive ranking in the heavyweight division, beating somebody like Alexander Povetkin. But at this point of David Price's career, and even though Alexander Povetkin is a lot older than David Price, he's about 3 or 4 years older than him, he is a lot fresher. I think he's the more talented fighter. I think David Price is the bigger puncher. But, you know what I mean, Alexander Povetkin is a lot more talented, in my opinion. And I do see him beating David Price. And that's why I'm worried about this fight, because I see David Price getting iced against Alexander Povetkin. If I'm being honest, I see David Price getting absolutely iced in this fight. And I will be shocked if he manages to ice Alexander Povetkin, because I'm not saying he can't do it, because he does have the power, but I just don't see him doing it. I just see Alexander Povetkin being too much for him in terms of pressure and stuff like that, and wearing him down, and I see him stopping David Price or even brutally knocking him out. And that's why I'm worried about David Price, because can he really afford to be getting knocked out badly like this again? Like, it's got to be a point where you got to look at it and think, you know what, this is going to affect my health, and David Price could end up getting seriously injured against Alexander Povetkin. So, you know what I mean, it would be an interesting matchup and stuff like that. And as a boxing fan, you want to see exciting fights. And David Price, you know what I mean, people rip him and stuff like that, but he is in exciting fights. But against Alexander Povetkin, he could be very dangerous for him. So, yeah, comment below in the comment section.